Hello everyone, welcome back to our maths lesson. So today we are going to continue our subtopic under function, which is solving equation involving functions. So let's get started with our class today. So the learning objective for today is that you should be able to solve equations involving functions using all the given information. Next, these are the steps you need to apply in order for you to solve the function. First, you have to highlight any key information from the question. Then, you need to apply any relevant methods in order to solve the function. The third step is that you have to solve the function. And lastly, you always have to double check your working and answer. Okay, so normally, how do we solve an equation? Okay, before we go to solving a function, let's recap back your solving equation. Let's do example number 1. Solve 3x minus 4 is equal to 1. So first, how do you solve this equation? Solving equation meaning that you have to find the value of the unknown variable. In this case, the unknown variable is x. So you have to find the value of x. So in order for you to find the value of x, you need to make x the subject. So you have to move all the unrelevant terms to one side of the equation. So in this case, you're moving minus 4 to one side, you become a addition at 4. So you make x the subject, then you'll get 5 out of 3 for the x value. Alright, so let's proceed to example number 2. Solve y is equal to x out of 5 plus 7 if y is equal to negative 3. So in this case, if you just look at this equation, you will see two unknown variable. But after that, this question gives you another information, which is y equal to negative 3. So you can just insert this negative 3 into this equation. Then once you insert, it become x out of 5 plus 7 is equal to negative 3. Next, you just need to solve x and make x the subject. Then you'll get x is equal to negative 50. So that is how you solve equation. Solving equation meaning that you have to solve the unknown variable. The value for that is similar with the function. So how to solve equation involving function, or in other words is that how to solve functions. First, let's see example number 3. F of x is equal to 3 bracket x minus 2. Given that f of t is equal to 6, solve t. Okay, so first you have to highlight the key information. So the key information is the function itself, and then the another key information is this one, which is when f of t is equal to 6, solve the value of t. So next, we know that this t is equal to is the x value. So what you do, you just need to replace or substitute the x with t here. And then we know that if we substitute x value with t, the output or the result will be is equal to 6. Then you will have an equation of 3 bracket t minus 2 close bracket is equal to 6. Okay, so after this, you need to make t the subject, then you'll get the answer as t is equal to 4. Alright, so in order for you to know whether this answer is correct or not, you have to double check by substitute this value into the function and see whether the function is equal to 6. Alright, so next, let's proceed to example 4. Given f of x is equal to 5x plus 7 and g of x is equal to 3x minus 18. Find the value of x such that f of x is equal to g of x. Okay, so in this case, what I want you to do is that try to pause this video and try to first highlight the key information, and next you need to apply any relevant method, and lastly you have to solve the equation and also double check your working and answer. I want you to pause this video and try to do it on your own first. Alright? Okay, so I believe all of you have done this example 4. Let's check whether your answer is the correct or not. So first, highlight the important information. In this case, we have the two functions here, alright? And then the question wants you to find the value of x. Next, another one is that find the value of x if these two functions are equal, meaning that f of x is equal to g of x. So in this case, so we have f of x is equal to g of x, correct? So you just need to insert all the variables inside here. So f of x is 5x plus 7 is equal to g of x, which is 3x minus 18. Once you get this equation, what you need to do is that you need to solve the value of x, solve x. So once you get the answer, you'll get your answer as x is equal to negative 12.5 or negative 12 and 1 over 2. Okay, so these are the answer. So next, if your answer is not the same with this one, you can ask me and double check also your working, and please refer here. Okay, if you still don't understand, you may ask me the question. Okay, so let's proceed to example number 5. Given that f of x is equal to x squared plus 4x minus 1, express f of 3x in the form of ax squared plus bx plus c. Solve value of x such that f of 3x is equal to 0. So how do you solve this one? First, you have to highlight, in this case, the function. Then you have to express if f of 3x in the form of this one. And after that, once you express, you need to solve the value of x if f of 3x equal to 0. Alright, so try to do it on your own also. Once you finish, you can go back to this video, right? Okay, so I believe all of you have done, or if you haven't done, it's okay. You may refer to this section, okay? So let's start with the first one. It says express in the form of ax squared plus bx plus c if f for f of 3x. So this one, maksudnya, the x value is equal to 3x. So you just need to substitute all the x value here to 3x. And then after you simplify, you'll get the answer, this one. So this is the first answer for the first question, which is 9x squared plus 2 of x minus 1. Okay, so next, solve the value of x such that this function is equal to 0. So once it's equal to 0, you'll get this equation, correct? So now you have to recap back your quadratic equation and how to solve the quadratic equation. Okay, so in this case, what I'm using is that I'm using the formula, which is x is equal to minus b plus minus square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a, Once I apply this formula, I'll get two answers. The first one is x equal to 0.0787 or x is equal to negative 1.41. So these are the two answers for question or example number 5. Alright, so if you have any question, you may ask me. If you understand all those 5 examples, you may proceed to the next activity, which is activity 3. Alright, thank you so much class for attending or for watching this video. See you next lesson.